Hello, good morning, good evening. Welcome to another hot news episode. And today we are going to discuss about the upscaling is coming to the Windows natively and some good news for the AMD and a new GPU is going to be released soon for the international market by the AMD and some very hot price draft by the Nvidia latest super series. Let's start today's episode, and if you haven't subscribed yet, just subscribe to my channel. And for some reason more than 98% who watch my video does not subscribe to my channel, just subscribe to my channel so we can grow as a YouTube community. Let's start today's episode with AI upscaling is coming to the Windows 11 natively, and this is a news and it is confirmed because this feature is already being tested in a pre-build of Windows 11. Here you can see this AI upscaling is coming to the Windows natively, and you can turn it on in the settings, automatic super resolution. It says use AI to make supported games play more smoothly with enhanced details. But how it will work, this thing is the discussion of future, but I believe this is going to be really impressive because implementation natively in the Windows will be much more better. Not only it will be used for the gaming, also for the inbuilt camera app for the Windows 11 that will be used as well. As you can see, we can use it by using our hardware like GPU for upscaling in camera footage. But how it will turn out, who knows. And the next news, Nvidia has launched then chat with RTX, which is an AI chatbot, and that will work locally on your computer and that will use the GPU. Keep in mind that the minimum requirement for this GPU is it should be from the 3000 series or 4000 series, and the VRAM must be 8 gigabyte or higher. So a recently launched RTX 3050 6GB is excluded from the supported list. So but how it will work, it will be installed locally on your computer, and you can connect it to your local directly. And how it will work, it's not available publicly yet, but once it's available, more detail will come through. And the next good news is for AMD lovers, and I believe this is going to be a very massive thing and very impressive thing for the team red lovers and the people who use Radeon cards, because the Anti Lag Plus was a great feature, but because of the poor implementation by the AMD, it failed. But now it's a rumor that is coming back with better implementation. It was asked on the Twitter, and some of the members that Frank Azor just confirmed it. Yes, Anti Lag Plus is coming back to AMD GPUs. What it was about, AMD launched an Anti Lag Plus feature which was able to reduce the system latency by a really impressive percentage when using like AI upscaling and when while using frame generation. So I believe this is a really good thing, and also this is very impressive for esports title. But the poor implementation was like using the anti-lag plus, people were getting banned in CS and Modern Warfare 2. That's why it was pulled back officially by the AMD. Now it's coming back with the proper implementation and with the proper communication with the game developers. So I believe this is going to be a very good thing for team red lovers. And the next good news is about a new GPU is coming to the international market, and that is Radeon RX 7900 GRE. For the sake of performance, it lies between RX 7800 XT and RX 7900 XT. Performance in between these cards, but its design is totally similar to RX 7800 XT. This card is already being sold in China, but that was exclusive to China. Now it's coming to European market, and we believe that it is going to be live for the international market as well. The RX 7900 GRE, the GRE stands for Golden Rabbit Edition. So weird naming, AMD. Anyway, so but I believe this is going to be fill the gap between RX 7900 XT and RX 7800 XT. But the failure and the success of this card lies behind the proper pricing in the international market. Let's see how AMD plays in that segment. Another news, and this news is also a good news for the team red lovers. Why AMD is done an amazing job. They just introduced an Zuluda or Zelda. I don't know what the name is, but do let me know in the comments down below what is the correct pronunciation for that. Anyway, This was a project of single developer. He was working on the CUDA application that it should work on the Intel iGPUs. But that project was dropped, and it's looked like that AMD reached that developer and they developed Zuluda, whatever it is. And with the help of this project or this system, now CUDA apps can be run on a native AMD without it does not need any kind of modification. And I believe this is a very, very good news, a very big news, because the CUDA is an industry standard for a lot of works and things. We have seen this since a decade. So I believe this is going to be helpful for the performance uplift for non-gaming purpose for AMD side. So, and also this also reflects in the initial benchmarks, and you can see over here that it was tested on RX 6800 XT, a generation older GPU, and it gives an average 101% uplift in different kind of applications. Remember, this is not inside a gaming application. So these for example, stereo matching and histogram equalization, so this is a non-gaming application. But in this purpose, like in this field, AMD is doing really, really great job. And AMD was lacking behind in this field, and now they are focusing on this field, and now they are able to run the CUDA apps without modifying anything natively on an AMD. And that is a very, very big news. Do let me know what you think about it. For now, this is a very initial news. So we will be seeing a more development in the near future. Another news is a price drop, and I have already posted a video. I have already mentioned it in my last episode that RX 7900 XT is already dropped to $700. It's already dropped to $700, and it also now dropped in 700 euros in Germany. So there is a price difference in European markets and in international market. So for the RX 7800 XT, now it's dropped to 499, and this is also a big drop because it was previously being sold at 570 euros. So at the 570, so yeah, it was at the 570. Now it's dropped to now it's dropped to 499. This is a big drop, and I believe this is going to be reflected in the international market as well. And remember, this year is the year of price drops for every GPU, and this is the time to play aggressive in the price segment for both AMD and Nvidia. And this is a really good thing for us as a consumers. And last news is also about the price drop, and this is the price drop of RTX 4070 Super. And the RTX 4070 Super got its first price cut. Remember, this is not a 1 month old card. This is not a 1 month old GPU, and it's got a first price cut. I believe this is a really, really good news, although this is not much. Its previous MSRP was $599, and now it's being sold at $589, probably $100 price cut. But this is not a bigger price cut, but I believe this is a start of a new trend of price down for the Nvidia GPUs. You can understand the desperation of an Nvidia that they are giving a price cut on a GPU they released a 1 month ago. So you can imagine how this game is going to be played for next 1 or 2 months. So I believe as a consumer, as a gamer, we will be seeing a more good news in the near future. Do let me know what you think about the today's episode. I would like to request you, please leave a like, and I'm going to set a target of just 5 likes. If you like this video, hit a like button and do let me know what you think about this. But before winding it up, we are going to start a new thing, and that is about the comment section. From now onward, we will be including a comment from the recent episode. So for today, it's we have a comment from the Good Drugs 649, by the way, very good name. And he said, haha, 7700 XT is like the worst GPU released by the AMD in this gen. RX 6800 promise will with less VRAM for higher price 300 argue move by the AMD. By the way, I do agree with this guy. At the same time, I do not agree. The reason is why, because when RX 7700 XT was launched, its price was much higher. At that time, definitely RX 7700 XT was a worse move. But at this time, this RX 7700 XT is being sold at 353, I believe we mentioned in the last episode, but RX 6800 is being sold at 400. around $405. So for the sake of price, RX 7700 XT is a little bit cheaper, but remember RX 7700 XT comes with the AB1 encoder and some better ray tracing performance as compared to RX 6800 XT. No doubt RX 6800 RX 6800 XT has an 16 gigs of VRAM, and RX 7700 XT has a 12 gig of VRAM. But I do believe for this performance segment, 12 gig of VRAM is enough. If I have to buy a new GPU, I will go for the RX 7700 XT at 353. And that's it so far. Do let me know what you think about this video. Leave a like if you like this video, and we will be seeing in your next video. Till that, bye.